Wow, what's up? It's Brain Man Sean, and this video is one of many that I'll be doing on music entrepreneurship because owning your masters and knowing your value is not what entrepreneurship is. Entrepreneurship is a way of thinking, value, masters, all those things are just a part of it. All right. So it might not be as sexy as a topic as marketing, but it'll be far more useful because actually thinking like and living like an entrepreneur is going to be far more fruitful in terms of the actual business side of your career. Now, today I want to talk about marketing actually in a way, but from how a lot of artists mess themselves up with tunnel vision, and their success actually becomes the worst thing for them a lot of times. And this is what I mean by that. A lot of artists in the beginning, it's like, yo, I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to make something work. I'll try anything. I'll do anything. That's great. But then the artist, working at an agency, I see a lot of times that get it the worst are the ones who win. And they're winning at something. So, you'll have an artist that does very, very well in terms of posting, and they have a great personality and they get all this organic traction on their social media pages. They can bring organic traction to their streams, and it's great. And once they see that, all of a sudden, oh, wait, ads don't work. Wait. Nah, influencers doesn't really work either. It just doesn't make sense. No, those things work. You have something that's working very, very well for you. Arguably the most powerful thing, which is you have a organic movement on your own content, on your own page. You have the most control of it. However, that does not mean these other things do not work. I know artists, right? Obviously, running the agency, we've ran campaign with artists where literally their entire career was broken off of ads, basically. All right. Then we have other artists who literally broke off of only influencer campaigns. All of these things do work. So do not fall in the tunnel vision. And this is the problem sometimes when you take advice from an artist and you look at an artist like, yeah, they're successful, so they're the person I should be listening to, but their path is their path. It might not be considering your type of music, your type of fan base, your type of talents. Maybe you can't post like this guy and get an organic traction. All right. Maybe your skill set isn't there. You don't know what to do, or you don't have the personality, or you just don't like doing that. Maybe you don't have the money to run ads in the way that's necessary for your type of music to pop, or your music needs more of a visual related to it and a different type of introduction, so ads don't work to it. Maybe people need to see some influencers and other people posting. Maybe your song isn't an influencer type song that'll go viral on TikTok because it just doesn't hit like that, but it could go great if they just see you performing it and all of a sudden go viral that way. There's so many different scenarios. Don't let an artist have just because they're successful, tell you that this is the way to do things and give you their tunnel vision. What you should do is take what they have, right? Their learnings, and then register that. Put it in the back of your mind, and now you can use it for analyzing other scenarios. Maybe you can see if it applies to one of your songs or one of your situations. And then you do that with every single piece of information you take in, because no situation is exactly the same. The best thing you can do as an entrepreneur in your marketing is develop your own system, though. Right. And then you might add other things on top of it. But if you look at the biggest artists in the world, right, at some point you see ads from them. At some point you see influencer campaigns. At some point you see them just posting and stuff goes crazy. All of these things work. All right. But you want to figure out the system that makes sense for you and how you pair each of these things. And then still there's going to be moments where you use one and you don't use the other, because outside of your personal system, songs have things that make sense for them and don't. Right. So thinking like an entrepreneur starts with understanding how to analyze each situation in a way that makes sense for that situation. Right. They are not all the same. And once you're able to identify that, right, and be able to learn from people, but not think that that's the way, you'll be far better off, because that's the hardest part about being an artist. You don't have context. Right. All you know is your story. And then even the artists that are popping, all they know is their story, many of them, because they don't have the time to truly analyze all these other artists' story, and they don't get to work behind the scenes between and see the differences and nuances between all these other different artists. Right? That's your benefit of listening to videos like this, checking out whatever videos you're checking out online and studying however you study while you're early on, especially because you get to take on the information and build as many different ways to think about things as possible, because it gets hard once you get in the game and things start moving. All right. So keep that in mind. Every scenario is not the same. Just because an artist is popping with their influencer campaign doesn't mean that nothing else works. Just because an artist is popping and their page goes super viral and they say, oh, ads don't work. No, that's not true either. All right. But artists sometimes get not blindsided. They get tunnel vision and forget, because the worst thing that I see happen to a lot of these artists is they hit a ceiling, because I know that I can make things pop off of my page organically, but then I don't understand how these other tools could even amplify what I'm already doing. I might be elite in this space, but doesn't mean that you hit your ceiling, and your lack of context makes you feel like 10 million streams on this song is crazy, not knowing that this song potentially should be able to hit 90 million streams or 100 million streams. It doesn't mean you didn't win, but your lack of knowledge didn't let you achieve what could have been. That's it. All right. Peace. Wow, what's up? It's Brandman Sean, and if you got value from this video, we got a ton of value to offer you in brandmannetwork.com. It's completely free. The link is in the description if you want to talk with us directly or some of the people in our community in between videos, so you can ask questions specific to you or hop on one of the live sessions that you see on the channel when we're speaking with other artists. brandmannetwork.com is the place to go. Hop into our app. It's really dope, and you get access to free courses as well. But it might not be free forever, so hurry up and get in there before I change my mind.